Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto nun. So I'm here to do Back Monday. Yes, I am. So we'll do a as above, so below here on YouTube, and I don't know what we're gonna do on Patreon, but we'll do something. I never do as above, so below on YouTube anymore because it splits. You know, like if I did half here, it would have been the as above on YouTube and then the so below on Patreon, and that don't make no sense. So we'll do the whole thing here and we'll figure out what we're doing on Patreon. Anyway, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign nor situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way. I'll hit that alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, ta. You know what they told me too before I started the reading? They told me if it was possible for someone to steal like your blessing or your destiny or your purpose or something like that, don't ever forget that God put that in you. So if they took it, if someone's able to take it, what's gonna activate it in them? Because God put a lot of things in people that people don't put into use or operate out of that energy all the time. It doesn't activate. So can somebody really take your shit? You know, that's what he told me. And I'm like, that makes so much sense. Like I activate the gift in you, none. So if somebody wants to take something from you, I have to activate it in them for it to even be usable. So what's the point of worrying about those things? I'm like, that is so true, G. That is so true. You know, it's almost like somebody kidnapping a child. That don't make them the kidnapper, your kid, mama and daddy. You know what I mean? That the kid ain't gonna respond the same way. You're a stranger to that kid. You're not their parent. Yeah, it's the same thing when somebody try to this destiny swap or take some shit from you. That shit, it's gonna react differently. Okay. Anyway, it just made so much sense to me. Depending on, I guess, where you get your gift from. I guess if you get your gift from some other deity or some other entity or man-made or some shit like that, I guess it can be taken and stolen and utilized and you know, you can profit off of it, but not no gift that God put in somebody. No, that's impossible is what he told me, and it made so much sense. Anyway, let's get started with the as above messages. Give me some messages for the convent for as above. What's going on as above up there in the upper room, or as far as y'all let me go? What's going on as above? So this is head over heart decisions. So they're making moves. That's a strike. I feel like they are not emotional. Well, obviously, you know, like they don't feel like we do. So things don't bother. You know, we're talking about like your spiritual team. Things don't bother them or move them like things move us. You know, as far as emotion and all that other shit, hurt and pain and sad and grief and, you know, all that other shit, head over heart. I feel like that heart shit isn't really, I'm sure they still have like love for everybody and shit. You know what I mean? Like their peoples, your ancestors and stuff like that. But it's making me feel like the things that drive us don't drive them. Yes, pretty much. But I feel like we all should know that. Something about them traveling fast. This is as above. So this is in staying in your lane is also what this card is. And then you got the people moving fast. But we talk about as above. So something about them able to travel fast, like in the blink of an eye. So God is here, Christ is here, prophets are here, angels here, and like that. Like in the blink of an eye, okay? So yeah, and then there go the ancestors right there. Yeah, they coming or they're here or some shit like that. I know they're moving, okay? Fast. Something about actual transportation, but I feel like they're saying transport, like not transportation, like we would say that. That's why they were saying y'all don't think like we do, and we don't. To us, this would be, oh, driving in a lane, like transportation, the bus, the train, yeah, no. They're telling me like transport, take the Asian off. Yeah, like we can transport from here to there, like boom, boom, some shit like that, okay? It makes sense though. It's like, here 1 minute, gone the next, you know? So you guys may be seeing them. I don't know who the them is, okay? I don't know if you're seeing God, the Messiah. I don't know if you're seeing angels, prophets, ancestors, but it's like boom, boom, though. Like you'll miss it if you blink type shit. So I don't know. Give me another one for the as above. Because this is still up there. So technically, I shouldn't be picking up on what's going on down here yet. But I mean, I don't know where they transporting and going. Damn it. This is bowing out. This is of some drama, is what this is. It fell on the floor. I'm gonna put it back. So shit, they damn sure knocking motherfuckers down. Damn. Bow, 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 bow. That's what that is. Wop, 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 wop. That'll fuck them up. Yeah, is what your spiritual team has said. As above. Yeah, they fucking motherfuckers up. That's probably that transport energy. So this like they come and like, you know, run a fade to somebody and then just disappear. Somebody could just like have like a bad jaw pain. Let's say somebody just got real bad, like a bad toothache or jaw pain. Your spiritual team came and socked them in the fucking face and then was gone. Poof, be gone like magic. It's giving me energy like that, G. Oh, for real. I don't know. It's like they're active, yes, but they're transporting from up, as above, so below. Like just almost like an escalator. Like they come up, angels ascending and descending. Okay. That's why they're showing me like an escalator. Like they just come up, come down, come up, come. But they putting in work, G. They putting in work on some peoples, men and women. Okay. All right. Give me another one. They said the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl. I don't know. So maybe this is the big game or some shit like that. I don't know. Give me another one. Oh, this thing's rising to the surface. This is like my turd card. Like, you know, when you call it, like when people call kids, like, you little turd. Like, it's like that, but this is also like shit coming to the surface is what this is. Because turds float in a pool. So shit. Rising to the surface. Some about them, I mean, shit. I know the upper, as above, upper people ain't, you know what I mean, little turds and shit. So I feel like they're saying like they're rising, but we always pick that up. Coming to rise, or you know, it's always hard to tap into them. Rising to the surface. Yeah, it feels like resurrection energy. Honestly, coming to resurrect is what this is. Or came into resurrection. They came into resurrection. So some other like ancestors or something is rising right now. Pretty much is what they're saying. Rising to the surface. I don't know if an army is being created, you know, like they say the Lord of Heaven's armies, or, you know, God's army. It's giving me that, like recruiting more, like getting more, like information. Yes, that's what this feels like angels or like some type of army or something, but it's like a heavenly one, like getting information for something. That's why all the people was getting slumped and shit, or they were just pledging their allegiance. I done mixed the card up. Or they were pledging their allegiance to the Most High God when we saw them people bowing, like, you know. They're making things happen. Because if that shit coming to the surface and this is the upper room, I don't know why I keep saying that. This is the as above, and they're making shit happen. So this is kind of already intertwined with so below. So basically what they're saying is there may be shit happening down here that people can't explain. It's because it's been orchestrated as above. You know, so it's coming from the top. You know what I mean? So the boss tell so-and-so to do something, and then so-and-so tell the rest of the people what to do. It's almost that type of energy. So God could be directing your spiritual team to do something, and as a result, so below, it's some shit happening that's unexplainable. We'll get to the so below, but that's kind of what this feels like. I don't know what they doing. I don't know where they moving, where they going. I know they bringing shit up. That's what this is. This also feels like spiritual court too. Okay? Like shit coming back up. You know what I mean? Like people being held accountable. I don't know. So shit is spiritual court going on as above, basically. Okay. What's going on here with this stay in your lane, head over heart here? What is this? What they doing? As above. What is this? Is this transporting or what's going on here? The Lad of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. Remember, I was like head over heart, and I don't feel like they're operating out of emotion. It could be that they're just not operating out of emotion, meaning like what we care about. You know, they care about what God cares about as above, like what he says, what he wants, what his will is, what, you know what I mean? Like what we care about down here and what we want, it still has to go through him. So they're basically saying when we call on our ancestors and things like that, this still has to be run by the Most High God before they do anything for us. So just be aware, okay, of that. Some of y'all could be waiting on your ancestors to do something and they took it to God first because that's where they dwell, and he may have denied that shit, okay? For somebody out here, okay? But they don't care either. This is them like not caring. I feel like they follow like rules, head over heart. This is like heavenly law or a spiritual law, godly law that they follow no matter what, no matter who calls on them, no matter what you put out on your, at least the ancestors I'm picking up on, the ones of the light that obey the Most High God, they don't move when we tell them to move or do what we tell them to do. They do what God tells them to do. So even when they approach us, say you're not calling on your ancestors, they just come around. Yeah, that was okay by God. They can't just come, is what this is telling me. They can't just come. They don't even have that emotion for us anymore, and it makes sense though. The flesh is gone. We're the one, you know, when they say like when we have a funeral, it's for us, it's not for them. That's how they're making me feel. Like they don't give a damn about no funeral or none of that shit, or I don't know, it's hard to explain because I'm still here with y'all, but they're making me feel like all of that is gone, you know? So when they come to do things for us or give us information, it's ordained. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't do it just because of that's your nana, that's your pawpaw, that shit, you know what I mean? And all this other shit. That's not why they do it. They do it because they're ordered to do so by the Most High God. It's a prophecy or some shit like that. So yeah, there's no emotion tied into this at all. Somebody out here about to feel some shit though. But they don't feel anything because this will be feeling shit, right? This is my tarot card, and then Ladder of Cups will be like a feeling. This will be to feel some shit. They don't feel shit, okay? They don't. In regards to the things that we could be sentimental towards or loving towards, you know, like, I don't know, it could be something simple like, oh, I love that coat. They don't give a fuck about that coat. You know what I mean? Like it's something where they're like, they give me soldier energy, to be honest with you. You know, real serious. Like, we're here for a task. We don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. Okay? So I don't know what they doing up there. Okay? Yeah, some are rising. Something's being like risen up, but it feels like a new group of something up there. I don't know what it is. Okay? But they're young, Ladder of Cups. So if we would talk about resurrection, this would be a newly resurrected being or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing up there. It almost feels like his army's getting bigger. Yes, but up there. So I don't know who he done called. Okay, he isn't God. That's what it feels like. Crazy thing is, it's a lot of water up there, emotion up there, but the bowling balls was knocking all that shit out. So they don't cry, they don't feel sad or, you know, any of that. And if they do, it's like, it would be like God's sadness. You know what I mean? They're sad because God is sad, or they're mad because God is mad. It's like his army flows with him. It's how they're making me feel. Like they don't move without him. So they rejoice when he rejoices. And you know what I mean? It's giving me energy like that. Something's like in sync or something up there as above. Like they keep saying like information in sync. They're showing me an army and all of them are like lined up. There's not anybody or anything out of line, out of space. Everything is uniformed and everything. So I don't know what they gearing up to do, G. It feel like some people about to get fucked up. Whenever you see an army assemble and shit about to march out on the field, something about to happen, G. And that's what this feels like. And they give no fucks. That's what this says. So maybe God tired of something and he like, all right, about face or whatever the hell you say in the army or something. Okay, he's about to deploy something. Yes, from as above. That's why I felt like it was already meshing with the so below. I'm like, why do I feel like they already mixed together? Yeah, he didn't already deploy some of his soldiers and shit. Okay, that's what this is. Oh, okay. Put some on the rising to the surface, aka the turd now. Ace of Wands. We won't even go there. But yes, I don't know if it's he doesn't care. They don't care about some Egyptian god. This is what I heard. We don't care about your Egyptian gods, they said. So I don't even know. But this will be the pyramids. They feel like they ain't shit to them. Look at this. Those are turds to us, is what the as above says. So this could, I don't know. It feel like God in like an army, like angels and like Christ and all of them. So why would they care about Egyptian goddesses and goddesses? That's why they said earlier, whatever that you know, some people down here like to care about and all this other shit, they don't give a fuck about that shit. Yeah, they about to knock that shit down. So remember, oh, well, I don't know if you know, but in the Bible, when they talk about how Solomon took down all the Asherah poles, and he didn't take down every single thing, but he took down like a lot of the things that they were worshiping and shit that weren't of God. You know, it wasn't the temple of God. They were worshiping all type of sex shrines and all this other shit. You know, I feel like that's what he's assembling some army for. Like for some like to destroy like false idols, false gods, false prophets, any type of falsehood is what they're saying. Yeah, that's why they don't care. Because I'm feeling like it ain't no love. Yeah, why would they give love or care about something that doesn't worship the Most High God and takes people away from him? That's why they ain't got no fucking love. So if anybody was trying to do this to you, take you away from God, which is impossible, G, okay? You and his relationship, that's impossible. But yeah, this will be the same thing. You know what I mean? That's why he's assembling some army. Assemble your crew. Yeah, assembling his crew and shit. Oh, shit. Some of y'all may already feel this happening. You know something's going on as above, but you couldn't put your finger on it. It's almost like I could feel God working. I could feel my spiritual team working. I know something's going on. You right. You already may be seeing, like I said, remnants of it so below. Like you can tell they've already been deployed, meaning some people down here getting fucked up, crying, calling on God and all this other shit. They getting that ass whooped, G. They calling on the God that's whooping their ass. That's the crazy part. Somebody out here, we know we ain't on the soul below, but they're making me feel like this soldier, this battalion, this heavenly battalion that's been like dispersed out on people, has got people calling out to God, and he's the one that sent the battalion on their ass, okay? That's why I was picking up on no love. So this would be like somebody calling to their own ancestors like, please, help, stop. They were ordered to come fuck your ass up. What are you talking about? They ain't about to stop. It ain't that kind of love no more. It's godly love now. I don't feel like their loyalty is to us predominantly. It is if God says, okay, yeah, you can help the convent, but I feel like their loyalty is to him, as it should be, G. Anything as above, their loyalty should be to the Most High God. Even if it's our mama, our children, or anything that doesn't transition, I would still feel like their loyalty would be to the Most High God, and your loyalty would be to the Most High God, and that way y'all are able to meet up because everybody's in alignment, on the same accord and some shit like that. You feel me? That's why I said you could possibly feel what's going on or that something's going on, and you may be witnessing this on the soul below energy. Nothing can stop this. Nothing but death could keep me from it, is what I had heard. So shit, I don't even know. Hang the sign up on the door. Yeah, somebody been trying to disturb or distract or fuck something up. Is what this is for you. But it's something that God has you doing. It could just be like praying, worshiping him, giving him thanks and praise. Something's been trying to get in the way of that and have you focus on it. And that's why this heavenly crew done assembled and shit. God is a jealous God. It says that. So anything getting in the way of us worshiping him will anger him. Believe that shit. And that's why it ain't no fucking love up here. You feel me? That's why it ain't no love. As far as for whatever this is, I'm not saying there's not love up there, but we know how he feel. He'll kick a motherfucker out. Hello, Lucifer. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you was up here or not. Fuck with me and see what happened. I'll kick your ass up out of here. Yeah, God didn't have no love for that shit. Lucifer was the first one, so what the fuck you think about? He think about these other people. Okay? Come on. I feel like, yes, spirits, angels, told you. I feel like they're assembling, G. They in somebody's head, too. Some of these people try to, like, the people that I'm picking up on that this battalion is assembling against, which will be so below people, but we don't battle flesh, so it's this light and this dark energy. They try to send the spirit of fear to a lot of y'all, a lot of us, I should say. Yeah, they tried to send the spirit of fear. But I feel like you part of this army too. So they didn't know that this whole battalion stood behind you, and this battalion don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, we still have earthly law that we have to abide by, so we have to give some fucks down here. We're still alive. These ones that back up God, they don't give a damn about none of that shit. Who backs who has money, who's cheered for, who has the most this, who sits on this seat, and they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Especially when it came to you or taking people away from God or something like that. That's why they assembled like that. Damn, they ain't playing. Some of you guys may be experiencing some type of healing, or you should start, I don't know, it feels like backing. This is like knowing somebody's about to come pick you up after your car stalled, you know, and then you can kind of relax a little bit. You know, it's like, I know somebody will be here any minute. Now I just gotta chill and wait. Yes, that's the feeling they're giving me as they're assembling and shit. Like, y'all just gotta chill and wait. Yeah, they about to fuck somebody up, G, or some people. Not even somebody. I don't feel like no whole army come for one motherfucker, okay? People about to start getting fucked up. I don't know, what, ain't it a retrograde or something going on? The rumble. You can feel the rumble. You know when you throw a bowling ball down the lane, it makes that noise like that. You know? It's like a rumbling sound. Something about the rumble or the anticipation or something. His children can feel it. As above, so below. So yeah, we can. I don't know if you can feel it, but I can. I don't know what he up to, what he doing. All they showing me is like a bunch of, like an army. I don't even know if those are people. They look like people just because that's what my eyes conceive as like an army, but it could be a whole bunch of things. I don't know who God has on this council, G, for real. Okay? Oh, wow. It is straight going down. Put some on the ladder cups now with the bowling as the head over heart. Yeah, they're headed somewhere. You can feel them coming. Yeah, the rumble. Some of you guys may feel your spiritual team around you even more, okay? Like you can feel them around. I know you guys usually do feel them around, but for real though. Like, I don't know if your tummy growls, something shakes when they come around, or it's people, I don't know. Something trembles, but it says demons tremble at his name and shit. So that could be what I'm picking up on, is demons trembling at this assembly here, okay? Because something is scared, okay? Damn, shitless, okay? And as above, the spiritual counsel of God, they know that whatever they're coming for or about to come, like bring some type of judgment upon, they know that it's scared shitless. Someone or something is scared shitless, and this as above has put that fear in them. Yeah, they tried to send fear to you. That's what they said. They tried to send some like fearful spirit to you, but the fear of the Lord trumps that shit. And that's what they're bringing to people. The fear of the Lord, okay? It trumps any type of fear of poverty, fear of being alone, fear of being ill, fear being whatever, assault, whatever the fuck, targeted. It trumps all that shit. The fear of the Lord does. And that's what they're dispersing upon some people. Oh, hey. Put some on this ladder cups now with this head over heart. What in the tarnation? They coming, I told you. Bad boys, oh, what you gonna do? I told you. They coming for motherfuckers. I can feel it. It's like a whole police squad, the damn National Guard, the Army, the Marines, the Navy, everybody. It's like a big ass assembly of like protection, G, and they coming for people. I told you. Transport. Maybe that, remember I was talking about spiritual court? You know, like when people that are locked up and they got a court date, they get transported on the bus if the jail is not connected to the courthouse, right? They get transported. So this will be like a police officer or somebody taking a criminal to jail. We'll transport you to the jailhouse. Shit, we'll transport you to court. You get transported wherever. So somebody, it's like something's being handcuffed or restrained and it's being taken away or hauled off, G, okay? This is the as above doing that shit. I told you they followed the law, okay? But this will be spiritually law, heavenly law, God's law. That's all they care about. Ladder cups. I told you. So that's why I said I don't feel like we'd have the backing of our ancestors if we weren't in alignment with them in regards to the ones of the light that follow God's law. You know what I mean? They wouldn't back us and shit, because what would be the point of losing eternal life to back up a family member that I knew back when I was in the flesh? It ain't worth it, G. Hell no, I wouldn't do it neither. My spirit tells me that. Like, no, I'm not going to risk eternal life to save Rodney from Keisha and shit, because they always boxing and all that. No. Oh, well. It's like this type of shit. But let's just say Rodney and Keisha ain't in them type of relationships. They're like, you know, trying to be the best Rodney and Keisha they can be. You know what I mean? And just stay focused and focus on God and what it is that he has them doing. Yeah, they spiritual team come through for them. It's like this type of shit. I feel like y'all are in like alignment with God. And then as a result, you're in alignment with like the as above, because they're in alignment with God. You know what I mean? That, to the best of your abilities, because I feel like they do a lot better than we do, you know? But I feel like the best that you can, I feel like it falls right in line with something. Like right in line, you know? Damn. The chaser and the runner. Yeah, they coming for somebody. Okay? See that badge? They have authority to do so. Okay? This as above. This ain't even God. He's still up there like, no, I'll deploy. Okay? I call the shots. I don't have to come down there. Y'all feel like he's deploying something. Like that's what they keep saying. Deploy. So shit. Coming to the surface, rising to the surface. Yeah, so people are being more blatant with the shit that they're doing. They're, the sinning. Sinners are becoming more blatant with their sin, is what they're saying, and attacking God's children. Yeah, and that's why this is about to stop. Yeah, it's getting out of control. Oh, wait. Well, I know this about to be handled. Okay, I know this about to be handled and dismantled. They said handled and dismantled. Damn. Yeah. All right. Give me another one, or put one on this rising to the surface here. Yeah, look what fell out. I'll be down. Telling you. Somebody going to, since this is the as above, somebody's damn sure being hauled off to spiritual court. For sure. And all the shit they did is coming to the surface, is what this is. Ace of Wands is a bow. That's like the shape of a bowel movement. Yeah, something about dookie, G. For real, I don't know what that is, okay? Something literally about shit. So I don't know if somebody was literally playing in dookie, like for real, okay? And not the as above, but I feel like somebody out here was in some spiritual work. I don't know if they put your name in dookie or some shit like that. Somebody did something like that, something to defile you, your name, your spirit, or something that God has put in you, and that's what set this shit the fuck off. That's what set this shit off. It's almost like they're showing me somebody pissing on somebody's headstone. That it be shit like that set them off, especially if it was a godly person. You know what I mean? Or somebody that like did the best while they were here, or helped a lot of people, healed a lot of people. Yeah, that's like what this is, G. It done woke something up. The dead has arisen. Yeah, somebody done woke something up. Or rang an alarm or some shit, or tripped some alarm or something, which is why all this shit is assembling against some people as above. Put one on the turd now, rising to the surface with the Ace of Wands. Look. It's a lot of water out here. Yeah, somebody, look. I know this ain't as above drowning. Okay? That's not what this is. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm like, they transport. So I don't know if they come and snatch a soul and take it back to court, to spiritual court. I don't know if they get somebody in their feelings and their emotions or what. This is like alcohol and all type of shit, but this is as above. So it could be that the as above energy is bringing things to the surface in regards to people that live so below, like earth, like us, right? Making old things come up from the past, or things that need to be healed and handled, and those that are in alignment with God are able to push through and heal those things, and those that cannot have been attacking us, and them the ones that are succumbing to their vices and addictions and shit like that. But it's being put on their ass. It's being put on them, G. Somebody gonna feel it. Okay, and we still talking about as above. I do feel like they do come in like help though. But this will be you calling out to God. Okay, I'm talking to people who call out to God, not to the ancestors. This reading ain't for you, okay? Because I'm picking up that the ancestors need approval, okay? And I'm pretty sure that's right, because it says in the Bible he wasn't even, all of our ancestors wasn't even in good standing with him. Some of them pissed him off, okay? So you can't say all the ancestors are good, or calling on the ancestor to come save you is really the best idea. I don't think so. I feel like calling on God is your best bet. Right? And whatever he sees fit to send down here to defend you, help you, guide you, or whether it be himself or whatever he chooses his counsel, that's your best bet. And that's what's going on here. I see y'all getting rescued from something, especially if you've been feeling some type of way. Especially if you've been feeling the devil around. Yeah, they just come down automatically when like some dark entity or deity or something is around, or somebody tries to send some type of energy to you, they automatically come down. Yes. Something about swimming in shit. Yeah. That's crazy. This is coming up as above, but I told you that I'm picking up on a spiritual team that give no fucks, G. For real. But they do, but it's like to the cause, to the heavenly cause. That's the only thing that their allegiance is to. You know? So if you were a bad person and people were attacking you, I don't feel like they'd be called to come and ride for you like that. This makes me feel like they're called to ride for you because of who you are, how you get down, the spirit that you have, the relationship you have with God. That's why. So it's like you just prayed to God one day and he like, oh, I know who to send down there for that and how to fix this. That's like what this is. Some of y'all could feel like you drowning or like overwhelmed, not necessarily drowning, but it could be overwhelmed with emotion, money problems, health issues, family issues, relationship issues, job, this and that. I feel like that's all you needed to do was feel something, and he sent that shit down. You know, it says in the Bible, if you don't know what to pray for, he does our praying for us. He knows our moans and our groans, our aches and our pains and shit. It's something as simple as that. I feel like y'all really ain't had to do shit. It's like your spiritual team got like a beeper. As soon as you cry, get scared or fearful or worried or something, somebody put this on you, because God is working on us in regards to healing those things that we do. Sometimes we scare our own selves is what I'm saying. We worry our own selves. We do this to our own selves. That ain't what this is. This is someone outside of you that's doing something to you. And I feel like as soon as you felt it or acknowledged it or whatever, some heavenly being's beeper or cell phone went off and all that shit assembled, G. It's like as soon as you shed a tear, G. If it wasn't a tear of gratitude or happiness or happy tears and you shed one of pain, sadness, hurt or something, that's what called on their ass. I'm telling you, this is just one tear. Look, they like, oh, hell no. I don't want to see my children cry. You know what I mean? Our legacy, our bloodline, whoever, because this is as above. So I don't know if it's an angel or not. I don't know what this is. It could be all of them that get upset when you shed a tear. Or, you know what I mean? You start feeling some type of way. I don't know. Or you start feeling shitty. Or you start falling off of some like spiritual regimen that you had. It could be meditating, praying, or just taking care of yourself, helping others. If something gets in the way of that, like let's say somebody fuck up your day. Let's say, use this as an example. Let's say you were going to go volunteer your time somewhere. So I don't know. And let's say one of your family members called you and like got into some whatever argument with you or just fucked up your day. And now you go home. You're like, man, I ain't about to volunteer. They ain't fucked up my whole day. This when they assemble and shit. This when they get all assembled and shit. Like, no, fuck that. You were supposed, you know what I mean? It's almost like now a bunch of people suffer as a result of somebody fucking up your day. They don't like that shit because you were going to go give your time or give your energy or give your healing, your gift. It's something that you give to people that somebody keeps getting in the way of. That's why all this shit assembling against their ass. Because you are connected to hundreds, if not thousands or millions of people, whatever, that can benefit from whatever God put into you. And somebody here want a problem with that shit. And that's why they get hundreds, thousands, and millions or whatever the fuck is as above on their motherfucking ass and shit. Yeah. However many people that someone has stopped you from blessing or helping or whatever, that's how many people are on their ass, on the as above section. So let's say somebody stopped you from helping 60 people. Then there's 60 beings, heavenly divine beings and shit on their fucking ass and shit. Not to mention whoever's ancestors that you were supposed to help. I picked that up before. That's what people don't realize neither. When they stop y'all from doing something like blessing other people or helping other people, those other people have ancestors as well that were banking on you helping them and healing their loved one and shit. So now guess who got karma for that? The motherfucker that stopped you from helping that person. These people don't even think like that's probably why they all assembled like that. This could be other people's ancestors that you were supposed to help or guide or love on or whatever the fuck, bless, and you didn't get to as a result of whoever this is getting in the way, and now they ancestors on their ass. This feel like somebody done brought on a whole motherfucking war on they self, G. For real, we ain't even on the so below yet. We still as above. I'm feeling like ancestors, angels and shit assembling to go against some people that also like block their bloodline from receiving something. So it ain't even just about us. You know, so say you were supposed to be with somebody, and when you and this person were supposed to be together, y'all were supposed to have a child, get a business, you know what I mean, spread this message or build something or whatever to help the world that was gonna help thousands of people. But some little rat bitch got in the way, and you know what I mean, and y'all broke up or never got together. So now the baby's not born, the business, boop, 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 right? All those people that were supposed to be helped as a result of you and this person getting together, their ancestors are assembling together to get up on this motherfucker's ass. It's like you fucking it up for everybody. Yeah. Oh, wait. Convent. Okay. It makes sense. What is this? What's the saying? One bad apple spoils a bunch. Yes. That's like what this is. This could also be where somebody recruited other people to go against you and shit. And like I said, they're getting in the way of a prophecy or God's will or something like that. So it's a bunch of shit assembling. You know what I mean? On them people too. This like people don't understand why they're struggling and shit, and they have no reasoning behind it. Meaning they feel like they just woke up one day and felt real shitty and fucked up. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, something done descended upon their ass. Somebody's whole life is changing in the blink of a, yeah, that's what they said, in the blink of an eye, G, for fucking with y'all. Or fucking, it ain't even just y'all. It's whatever that you're supposed to be blessing, healing, helping, guiding, leading, awakening, beautifying, or some shit like that. Because you weren't able to do it or there was a delay, whatever's connected to that has resurrected and is about to descend upon somebody. So it's like somebody just thinking that they fucking with you or fucking up your shit. And it's whole generations that depend on your ascension and shit. You know what I mean? Like in the future and shit. But because somebody put a delay or something there, it's fucking they ass. Ugh. All they keep showing me is an army, G. That's all I keep seeing. Is a big ass army. Yeah, this is no ordinary love. I told you. This ain't because your ancestors love you, G. This because they love God. And you ain't getting the protection because you love your ancestors. You getting the protection because you love God. That's why I said everybody's in alignment. As above, so below. What does it say? A yes in heaven is a yes on earth. A no in heaven is a no on earth. Yeah, because it's all in alignment, G. It's us that's not in alignment. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying as far as just people, period. The earth and the heavens are always in alignment. The people are not. And I guess sometimes the angels too, if they kick Lucifer ass out, you know? And make me wonder if some other ones got kicked out and we just don't know. You feel me? Like Lucifer wasn't the first one to try to challenge God up there. He like, you know what? You can go down there with Lucifer. Whatever the fuck your name is. Yeah, it makes me feel like, I don't know, G. Let's not even go and get that deep into it. Let's get some So Below messages here. What's going on, So Below? Hell yeah, I want to know. Because something done came down here. Oh, this is my rapper card. That's my champagne card, celebration card, but that's like my rapper. So something with entertainers, or some shit like that. Okay? Something about a celebration. I heard they celebrated too soon. Yeah, fools celebrated too soon. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody, so below, there's some people out here like, yeah, we got them. Yeah, you know, this type of shit. Whatever they did affected like hundreds of more people, G. Like hundreds of more people, and that awakened their ancestors and their spiritual team to come on this person. So what did somebody really get? It's like somebody sleeping with somebody's spouse and then finding out that they got AIDS, G. You know what I mean? Like that shit gonna ruin your whole life now when you could have just left that motherfucker alone. This like this type of shit. Something has long-term consequences. Whatever someone is celebrating right now that they defeated you in, it has long-term consequences. That's why they said these fools are celebrating and they have no clue. Yeah. Oh. I guess it's better to celebrate now. You know? Like, cause this is like one of the last times they'll ever be genuinely happy with themselves, they said. Cause the fear of the Lord is about to be upon them. So what the fuck are they happy about? And not that the fear of the Lord isn't, it says everybody should fear the Lord, but it's a different type. You know, our fear of the Lord is like, man, I don't want to mess up and get on his bad side. You know what I mean? Cause he's so good and been so good to me. Why would I ever want to disappoint him? You know what I mean? That's a good fear of the Lord. This one makes me feel like somebody tiptoeing, walking on eggshells because they done fucked up and he's made his presence known, or his counsel has made their presence known. That's why they ain't gonna be celebrating too much longer. And something about a rapper, okay? So I don't know if you rap or sing or something like that, but that's what that card is. A bubble. Somebody bubble get popped. Yeah, it do. Give me another one here. Say cheese. This is my fake ass card. Oh, okay. So they this is people celebrating, taking pictures. It's like social media, Instagram, Facebook. So people are faking like they're good. People pushing hearts on their shit. They posting online. This makes me feel like somebody getting motherfucked all behind the scenes and shit, G. But they don't want people to know. But God's children know, because we've been blessed with the gift of discernment, so we can tell. It's like Judas thought he was gonna spend that money after betraying Jesus, and he went in. I don't know if he went and bought shit, but this would be like him going to go buy shit, wearing a new coat, new this, because he got the 30 pieces of shekel and acting like it's all good, and we could tell, motherfucker, that's blood money. You can smell all you want. We know blood money when we see it. Yeah, this type of shit. Somebody out here may be fooling the masses about what's really going on with them, but they getting fucked up. This is also taking a picture. Yeah, something about social media. Or something's gonna be made public. Well, obviously, you're not gonna deny God in public and not be chastised in public, and not by you, Convent, but that's that army that I saw deploying on these motherfuckers and shit. This the perfect time to get they motherfucking ass. While they celebrating, singing, taking pictures and shit, this shit about to end real quick. Somebody about to be out of this energy. Oh wow. Put some on the what the fuck they celebrating this shit. Something about people being stuck. Captured. Yeah. Capture the moment. Yeah. That's why they said they better relish in this celebration now, because this will be one of the last ones. And then we've all felt like that. At least I have. I don't know about y'all, but like when times were good, you know what I mean? When families were together, everything was good, and holidays and shit, and then it just be done. You know what I mean? And you had no idea in that moment that'd be the last time that y'all were together, or the last time you see somebody, or some shit like that, and everything is like different in the blink of a fucking eye. Yeah, so now when you look at pictures and shit, you like, man, them was the fucking good old days and shit. This how somebody about to feel. They're about to lose something. And their life will never be the same again, G. I'm telling you. Put some on this rapper celebration card here. What the fuck? Shit, this is the title card, the contract. The devil. Dawl. Okay? Somebody that made a deal with the devil, and he is not welcome here. Who this in my house? They done made signed in blood. Somebody that made a deal with the devil. Oh, so that's why they're deploying as above. Once you make a deal with him, somebody's officially an enemy now of the Lord, though. Someone's officially an enemy of God. No wonder. That's why I said I don't feel like they all assembling for you. You cooling on, you know what I mean, Convent? You cooling on, your authority is high ranking and shit. But the way that they show me all that shit assembling, you would think somebody like threw a bomb on America. Okay, not to be like that, but that's how I would take that. Like, oh wow, like everybody came together to fuck some shit up. Now I know why. Somebody made a deal with the devil. So this person is dangerous, or these people are dangerous, is what this is. Something about entertainment too. The devil with the damn rapper, oh yeah, that's Hollywood and shit. This is record contracts, deals, brand ambassador deal, all this shit. So I don't know what that has to, maybe that's where they coming. They could be coming for Hollywood. You know the devil run Hollywood. So shit, I don't know what they doing. But I see the army, the Lord of, what is it? The Lord of Heaven's armies. Yes, descending upon Holly fucking Wood. Okay, that's what this shit says. Okay? Y'all be careful out there now, you hear? Okay? Yeah, and that's the truth, Root. That's the truth, Root. Somebody signed their name in blood, signed on to do something, and it went against God's something, which awakened, excuse me, some other shit as above. They're showing me like a big ass ring on a finger. I don't know if this is God's finger. It looks like it, but I don't know what his fingers look like. But it's just resting on it's like a big ass throne, but they're just showing me his hand like resting on the arm of the throne, and it's a big ass ring. And the ring looks like, at first I thought it was like a ruby, like a red ruby or something, but it changed into the world. It was red at first, and now it's the world, like the globe and shit. But it's literally on his fucking finger. Can you imagine, G? It's like the man wearing, well, he's not a man, but you know, it's like God wearing each planet on his finger. That's how small and minuscule we are to him. Okay, that's how he just showed me. Like, dang, you know? And you think the earth is so big. He like, man, that go on my index finger. That's just the one I slide on in the morning. It matched my outfit. Like, you guys are nothing. Oh, wow. Well, dang. Never felt so small in my life. Anyway. Let's move on. Yeah, and the pearl. He showed me a pearl on his pinky finger. He's like, that's the moon. Yeah, shit real small to him. Like, you know, and not that he didn't take pleasure in creating it, but it's like, you know, that's why they told me they don't care about the things we care about. Those things are small to whatever I picked up on as above. The earth is small it's just a ring on God's finger. It's how they look at it. That's why I said the things we care about and shit, they don't care about that. It's just a ring on God's finger. You know what I mean? People out here worshiping the moon. They're like, oh, they're worshiping his pinky ring. To us, yes, G. Okay? I don't know what somebody been worshiping or what they own or what they signed on or what they, whatever. Okay? But something coming for some people. Okay? Definitely people that have an influence on others. Okay, something is being something heavenly is being deployed on people who have a large influence on others. Okay, so platforms, social media, celebrities, entertainers, politicians, pastors, whatever the fucks. Okay, yeah, something deploying on all that shit. Okay, especially if they signed up with the devil, so money must have got involved, or you know what I mean, some sexual shit, steal, kill, and destroy, theft, lies, robbery, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, they're deploying on them motherfuckers. Oh, put some on the say cheese now. Fake ass. Some about a fake ass rap. Look, I be damn. Lies being blown the fuck up. Tower with the 7 of swords. Kaboom! Let's see what the lie is. It's cap time! Hell yeah. This fake ass lie shit people been doing. You know, all this capping and shit, it's like people, fake ass lifestyles, facades, personas and shit that they put out and wanting people to believe this shit, and it may have lasted for a long time, is what this is, but it's all a lie, and it's being destroyed, is what this is. Yeah. I knew they wasn't just coming down here for you, okay? Not the way they was assembling and had tanks and grenades and all that shit. No. I'm like, it's some other shit going on. So some of y'all been waiting on God for a while to answer your prayer or to come stop something. You've been like, why is this going on so long? Like, what the fuck and shit? Oh no, they had to do something. Somebody had to officially like accept the 30 pieces of shekel and shit, you know? Like, so somebody was talking to was it the Pharisees? I don't remember who Judas went to, but somebody was talking to somebody and shit, but they hadn't officially made a deal. Once a deal was made, that's what awakened and assembled all this shit, okay? A lie is about to be destroyed, okay? And these are like official people that are looked up to and are wealthy and well-known, and you see them on your TV or social media or whatever the fuck. Yeah, their whole lives about to be fucking destroyed. But their life was a lie anyway. 7 of swords. What is this lie, even though we fucking know? Just one. It says, be someone's reason to smile today. Yeah, I told you they're not happy. All this shit fake as fuck. Ain't no way all them beings, them heavenly divine beings ascending and descending with heavenly bombs, divine grenades, and almighty AR-15s and shit, okay? Coming down here molly-whopping the fuck out these people and shit, and they lifestyle still be good. They can have money. They can have money and all that shit, whatever it is, but you know happiness is, that's why it says money can't buy you happiness. This waking up feeling like shit every day, just lost. Not even knowing like why you're here really, or you know, food don't even taste good. You're at a party, but are you really having a good time? Are you really, you know, they don't have that shit. It's been taken. Yeah, these are zombies, G. And now zombies want to act like they're one of us. That's why shit getting destroyed. These are zombies trying to put on divine being outfits to get close to God's children, to take something from them, and that's what's assembling all these divine beings. Yeah, they're about to attack us in some type of way. Well, they're not, but they thought they were. They thought they were. I told you could feel them coming, the heavens, and I told you could feel them assembling. Look at the bag, G. I'm telling you. These people have to know. Yeah. Yeah, they've angered ancestors. They've disappointed and angered their own as well. Some of their own ancestors have come into alignment or are allies to whatever these divine beings are, and that's what's granted them access to fuck them up too. So somebody on ancestors turned against them because they follow God's law too. Yeah, like I said, ain't nobody about to forfeit eternal life and shit for this fuck shit. You know what I mean? Why the hell? And I'm talking about they already up there though. If Lucifer can get kicked out, surely Auntie Brenda can. You know what I mean? For taking her little fuck ass nephew or niece's side. It's like, who am I? If Lucifer can go, I sure can for taking the wrong side. Hell no, it ain't worth it. Somebody else, somebody's own ancestors is going against them, G, and is assembling with that divine army that I picked up on. But when God calls, you come. Shit. So they could have been standing next to somebody and God could have called someone's ancestor. Like, I don't want you standing next to them. You see what they doing? And the ancestor straight dipped out. Yeah, I'm not going against God neither. In the flesh nor the spirit. Yes. Somebody whole shit. Somebody has lost the protection of something of their ancestors. They have gone against them officially, G. and join forces. Yes. Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah, that's why I've been picking up on that song. Keep on till the force don't stop. Something getting stronger. Some protection getting stronger, or some like resistance or some shit. And I'm talking about on the as above, where somebody thought they were breaking through some shit. You know what I mean? Somebody thought they were getting away with something, and that was God's mercy, G. That was God's mercy before he put his hand down. Oh, people be taking straight advantage, huh? Yeah, they do. Put something on this contract card with the rapper. Somebody out here just drinking. I'm talking about they celebrating, but it says first they party, then they dance and shit. You know? We just watched everybody yell when the lady came out on the golden calf. I'm like, man, if the Bible ain't real, I don't know what people talking about. I don't know what people talking about. Ain't that when Moses came down, and when he came down, they was all worshiping that golden calf and shit? Yeah, same fucking shit. All this shit about to be destroyed. None of that shit made it out well, you know? So it's kind of sad to see. Maybe that's why people's ancestors are disappointed with them. You know what I mean? They had to leave when people started cheering for the golden calf at the concert and shit. People that had all this protection, all these blessings, as soon as God saw them cheer for the fucking golden calf, he was like, nah. It's a lot of people being stripped of because they've been worshiping something. They don't even realize it. Gee, they're like falling in line with the fucking prophecy. And they feel like something is off. They just don't know what it is because they don't really have that relationship with God to put two and two together. Just life feels blah, like blank, meh. But that's why though. They don't get it, but they still put on like life is good, man. Even that shit ain't even gonna hold. that shit, it's like somebody who just get dressed to take pictures on Instagram or social media and then get back in the bed ass motherfucker. That's who this is, okay? That's all they can do. Even that's about to stop though. That getting up and taking and all that other shit, even that's about to stop, G. They about to get stripped of that too. You still lying. You're still lying. You're not repenting. So now we really about to fuck your shit up. Yes, that's happening to some people. Whole families and shit being destroyed. Little kids and shit. Why the fuck is they in the tower? Sons and daughters and shit. But it said men, women, children, and oxen. Okay, will go. They be thinking my Lord be playing, G. We done seen it. We done seen it. Anyway, put something on the title with the rapper now. Damn it. Flew out reverse, but I'm going to put this back. But you cut the grass with it, and it came out reverse. So it's a snake. Because you know, snakes is in the grass, you keep your grass cut low. This is a snake. They don't want no more. Because this will be to mow the grass, right? This is no more, okay? Somebody don't want, yeah, I'm telling you, somebody about to get hit so motherfucking hard, G. So motherfucking hard that they don't want anymore, but they don't even know what they don't want anymore of. It's a feeling. Like waking up every day not wanting to be here and shit. You know what I mean? It's giving me like that type of energy. Like somebody feels like empty out in this motherfucker. Okay? They've been stripped of the spirit. I feel like they really ain't been stripped of the spirit. I feel like they sold their spirit. Because we saw the devil out here with the Ace of Swords and the contract. Somebody sold their soul, sold their spirit. And that's why they feel so empty and shit. And then that's why they go around attacking God's children who knew better. You know? And that's what's assembling God's crew. It's like, not only did you fuck up your own life, now you want to fuck up my children's lives who decided to listen to me? Hell no. We about to destroy. And you out here capping and shit too? Yeah, stealing and lying? Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's what this is. It's no more of this shit, okay? This contract is no more, okay? Something with some rappers or some entertainers and shit, okay? Something about to happen to y'all, okay? Who been doing some nefarious shit out here, lying and stealing and destroying other motherfucker shit. Okay, building families and empires off of other motherfucker shit. Okay, something about to happen to y'all, not just in entertainment, but this could be influencers. This could be just somebody destroying families, period. I don't know, or destroying people's like legacies, like I said, empires and shit that's supposed to get passed down, and these people wanted to get in the way. Man, it's not just about us. That's what they failed to realize. That's why they don't understand why the punishment or why they feel like this, because you affected hundreds and thousands of people. So somebody could have killed, it's like, say somebody killed, yeah, it's a lot of people that died. You know, politicians, activists, entertainers and shit that were really good people and shit that could have really done something good for this world. A lot of people were going to be inspired by this person, but they took this person out. So now all those people that were supposed to be inspired that are not going to be because people decided to take this person out or fuck up this person's life or get them addicted to drugs or get pregnant by them and stop all this other like weird ass shit. All those people that were supposed to be helped by this person, their ancestors are in a fucking uproar, okay? They don't think about it like that. They don't think about the other people that were supposed to be helped by somebody or helped by you and shit. They just totally looking at destroying you. When they destroy you, they destroy thousands and shit. And those thousands have ancestors and heavenly protection as well. So guess what the fuck they brought on themselves with they stupid ass? You probably told they dumb ass too, like fuck with it, G. Fuck with it, okay? Your whole life you'll feel like nothing, motherfucker. And you right, and it ain't even you doing it. But you just know how God feels about you, how you feel about God, what he has you doing. And when somebody tampers with that shit or fucks with it, you know how upset he gets. Because you know how upset he gets at you when you not following what he telling you to do about your own life. This like you trying to stay on track with what he telling you to do and somebody trying to get you off track. It's hard enough staying on track on your own. Now you got motherfuckers want to help you? Hell no. He gonna get up in their ass like he get up in your ass. Okay? And he gonna get up in their ass about why they not fucking with their own shit. Why are you over here when I told you to do this? And you're persistent about it. Yes, they getting fucked up, G. Period. That's it. That's it. And some lie being destroyed at the same time. I told you all the fuck they do is stay in bed. Whoever this is ain't even gonna be able to get the fuck up. And it ain't because they don't feel well. Maybe they don't, but it's internally, G. It's like get up for what? And this person could have a big home, a lover, money, kids, cars, could do whatever they want or they don't. I don't know. But it could be a combination of both types of people. I don't know. But either way, somebody's going to feel like shit, okay? Feel like straight shit for the way that they did you, for the way they did other people. And they know God is real and watching. And some shit going on that they can't even stop. It's like some phenomenon that they can't even explain that's whooping up on their ass too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't take no more. That's what they gonna say. They can't take no more. I can't take. This person could spaz out and shit, have a blow up online for sympathy and all this other shit. Man, come on. They gonna get in trouble for that too. Tell people that you lying, you stealing, you got caught. Or you a fucked up ass individual and you got caught. Don't come on here asking for sympathy, says God, and whatever is assembling. And this person, whoever keeps standing down on this shit, this motherfucker about to get wrecked, my G. Wrecked, my G. I'm telling you. Put some on these fake ass people. Look, when I said that shit, what flipped over. They about to be a fucking mess, okay? They about to be a fucking mess, G. Hella, like emotionally and mentally for sure, okay? Very paranoid and shit. Worried about who's really they friend, who really love them. Are you just here for, like they mind about to be gone, G. But they signed that contract with the devil. And he come to steal, kill, and destroy, even his own, okay? God's the one that doesn't do that. The devil will steal, kill, and destroy from his own fucking children. Okay? So he could be getting, whoever this is, could be getting wrecked by this devil energy. And by somebody could be getting it from both sides, G. Just, that's why they feel like that. Who they gonna turn to? They don't even know who to trust. Somebody mind gone. I feel like somebody wanted you to lose your mind and shit. But your mind is steady. God is in you and shit. You know what I mean? He's in us and shit, aka in the brain as well, in the mind as well. You know what I mean? And it's mind over matter. And he showed you how strong your mind is and how you can manifest and do things with your mind. This a weak-minded motherfucker right here, okay? They had no business fucking with you fine folk, and I tell y'all that shit all the time. Put some on these fake ass motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, refrigerator. Yeah, they greedy too. But they cold. These are cold, lying, destructive. They're steal, kill, and destroy. It's devil energy. Seven of Swords is steal. Shit, it might as well be kill out here, but destroy damn sure. We got steal and destroy out here. All that's left is not kill, so somebody can't kill you. But they damn sure can steal from you, lie on you, try to destroy your shit, take food out your baby's mouth, out all this shit. You know what I mean? Somebody was real cold out here. It's about to get real cold for somebody. Is what's about to happen. This is somebody who won't even have food to fucking eat, or everything just goes rotten real fast, or you know what I mean? People take it from them and out their babies' mouths and all this other shit now. Okay? Yeah, life is about to be a mess. A straight mess for somebody. I want to know where these ancestors are real quick. We got to go to Patreon, but I want to see something. I want to know well, I don't even know if that was the ancestors. I can't even say that because they showing me like ancestors is just a group. You know what I mean? Now they can be a part of this battalion, but it ain't just ancestors. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It feel like angels, like the Holy Spirit, death, you know what I mean? Judgment, like it feels like all of that. And then they have their army. It's like all that shit assembled, you know? Like it's big as fuck. What is that? Is that down here or coming? Is that what's coming for whatever? The moon, they gonna keep it from me. The moon card. Yeah, it's blocked off. Just know somebody's stuck in fear, they said. Now let me in the fucking house. Yeah, somebody's scared as fuck. It is them coming. But what they're doing and who all and all that, they won't let me know that shit. That's being blocked off from knowing and shit. But it is them. 6 of Swords is always my spirit guide card. Yeah, this is like, they could be frying out appliances and shit like that. But it's the betrayal. 10 of Swords is a betrayal. That's what alerted them, G. I'm telling you. And I told you somebody is going to like I don't know if they're going to space jail, spiritual jail. I don't know. That ain't even our problem. Who's coming and where they're taking people is not our problem. But is it them? Hell yeah. And I say hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay? It's damn show them. To come and trap up the darkness. To capture the dark. Remove the dark. Something about to be hauled the fuck off. Remember I've been telling y'all about Willie Lopez off of Ghost. The one who went and killed Patrick Swayze in Ghost, right? And remember at the end when Willie Lopez died, all them little black shadow figures came out the ground and came and got that man. It's giving me that energy again. Something coming for somebody, G. I'm telling you. You eat soup with it. There is no spoon. Yeah, it's the Matrix and shit. You decoded something. Yeah, it's something that you can't explain. There is no spoon. So this is not the Matrix. When I ask, is this this heavenly battalion coming? It ain't from the Matrix is what they're telling me. So it's not an earthly army and shit that's descending upon these people. You wouldn't know if I wouldn't know if they explained to me what it is. That's why the best way I could explain it to you was like, yeah, wisdom and knowledge came. They showed up and they got their crew with them. You know what I mean? Judgment came and got their crew. It's like sections of armies and shit, but they're like all together. You know, man, okay? Somebody's going to know they're trapped in the Matrix. They're going to trap people in the Matrix. Or these are people that are trapped in the Matrix. Okay. That know they're trapped too. Like they want to be there. That's who they're coming for. So people basically that know right from wrong and choose to do wrong, those are the ones they're coming for. Because these will be people that know what the Matrix is. They know, you know what I mean? Like this isn't real or this isn't how I should be. But it feels so good. It looks so good. You know, that's how the Matrix is. It goes by off. That's why they said in the beginning, when I said this spiritual up in the as above, I'm like, they don't have no feeling, no emotion for that shit. When I was like, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, Matrix people do. They give a fuck about a bunch of earthly shit. But this particular group that they're coming after, they give a fuck about earthly shit when they know better. You know what I mean? Like they know God. They know that God has showed up in their life in some of the hardest times and all type of shit. So why they would treat people like they do, rob, steal, kill, destroy and all that, when they've already been unplugged, basically. And they consciously choose to stay in the Matrix and do Matrix activities, that's who the fuck they coming for. Because they already know there is no spoon. Meaning you can't even take this with you and shit. You know what I mean? So what's the point of you doing this shit to God's children? Yeah, they about to get fucked up, G. They are. Anyway, sucks to be them. We're about to go to Patreon. I don't even know what we're going to do there. It may just extend off of this shit. It's probably what it's going to be. But not another, you know, but just an extendo clip. Right? Anyway, that's been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like deck, your Phace deck at theghettonun.com. And I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.